Right, so in today's video, we're back on the Benfescue lawn and we're going to be giving it another feed of true grass. Now, I do know a few people are going to be wondering why I'm actually getting on and fertilising this lawn again, because it's already had 3 feeds since it was seeded from scratch at the back end of April. It's had 2 applications of true grass at 50 grams per square metre, and then we had another one around about 3 weeks ago now, at time of recording, at around about 25 grams per square metre, so sort of a weaker application. Now, there are a few reasons why I'm actually getting on and doing it today. First of all is to do with the actual type of grass plant that we've got. So like I've already said, it is Benfescue, and the actual quantity of the plants is quite vast. So with this, there's many more plants per sort of square metre. So they're quite thirsty, they take a lot of water, but they also require a lot of nutrients as well. Another reason is we've had a fair bit of rain recently, and what that's done is it's washed a lot of that sort of nutrient content out of the soil. So because I'm getting on with the true grass stuff, it is more of a soil conditioner, so it's about getting the right sort of nutrients down into that soil profile to actually feed this plant whilst it's in the infancy. So here we go, we've got the Alec Cambridge 43. Now, it is probably a little bit excessive for the lawns that I've got. However, with this being Benfescue, like I've said a couple of times already, you're able to sort of cut this lawn pretty short, and the best way to get a short cut on your lawn is to use a cylinder mower. I've only used it a couple of times so far, but I'm just going to nick the tops off today. Nothing major, because again, this is just, you know, another way to thicken your lawn. We're pruning the plant by just nicking the tops off, encouraging more growth. So yeah, let's get on. Let's give it a quick cut and get on with the feed. I tried doing a little bit of a sort of like a lattice kind of pattern for the first time. I mean, it sort of worked to an extent, not really though, and I think it's just because the grass is still a little bit young, the spore's obviously still getting there, and there's a little bit of a learning curve to using a cylinder mower. Seems to be getting to grips with it a little bit better now. I mean, not a lot came off, to be honest. Not sure how much you can see from the back over there, but there's only a few, obviously, clippings that have come off, but it's the tiniest kind of amount because I don't want to be taking too much off the plant at any one time. You can see though spaces like this where you can clearly see the difference in colour. That's just because the dog's weed on this side over here, and he's done the same thing over towards the front as well. But you can just tell the lawn is in desperate need of a feed. So let's go and get the true grass. Let's get it on. So because I'm getting on with a high application of feed, I want to be getting on this lawn with around about 1,500 grams. So we've got roughly 30 square metres, give or take. And like I said, 50 grams for this. So about 1.5 kilos we'll need. Right, so it's been 6 days since we put the application of true grass down onto this lawn, and if I'm being really honest, it looks absolutely superb. Now, you'll have noticed that I've been using the Alec to actually cut this lawn rather than using the Hayter, and it's just a case of bringing the height of cut down. Now, a lot of people think when I talk about true grass that I'm trying to promote it because I get some sort of kickback from it. I don't at all. You know, the main reason why I'm using it is because at the end of the day, it's a soil conditioner as well as, you know, being a lawn feed. And what that means is, you know, it's got a sort of a low percentage of nitrogen, but it has a lot of other good things inside of the product too, the humic acids, the seaweed, etc, etc. And what it's about is about putting a lot of good bacteria down into the soil profile. And for this lawn in particular, being a brand new lawn, you know, these plants are at the weakest because they are so young. So it's about, you know, getting the right sort of bacteria down there. Now, a few people did comment on the last video where I showed this lawn off, and they said that I've been getting on with too much feed, too much fertiliser. Now, like I've just said, the feed that I've put down the True Grass, it's quite low in nitrogen, so it's not going to promote a ridiculous amount of growth. It's there to condition the soil, it's there to get some good things down into it, and you know, it's looking pretty good. If we just get down to the sward, you can see how nice and tightly packed together it's starting to become. You can see some of those grass blades have really started to thicken out. And you know, even there, if we try and do a little pinch test, you can see how tightly packed together that sward is. And for those who know, this lawn up at the top was laid as turf. It wasn't actually seeded from scratch. And you can see, you know, the sward again, the pinch test, it's really tightly packed together. It is due a cut. I'm gonna get on and cut this one in a moment, but you can see the lawn down here, it's starting to get to that stage now where it's almost becoming just as thick as the lawn up at the top. Now this one, it is looking a little bit greener at the moment to me. If you come at this angle here, you can see it's obviously looking green, it's obviously looking boss. But I've got another product which I'm going to be getting down onto this lawn possibly in the next few weeks or so. It is a liquid product that needs to be applied with a sprayer. And I do have a sprayer, I've got the Oregon one. However, I've had my eyes on a different one recently, a battery powered one that I'm looking to pick up, just because I want to be able to get more of an even distribution across the lawn. When you're using the hand pump ones, they are great, but sometimes you can be putting a little bit too much in one place and a little bit less in others, just depending, you know, upon the pressure that you actually are applying. So looking to go battery. So hope you have enjoyed today's video. It was only a short one, really to give you a bit of an update as to how the lawn's actually looking, and as well just showing you the results of the True Grass and, you know, the impact it's had on this lawn so far. So if you would be interested in following along with more of the videos on this lawn and sort of seeing the progress as we get sort of later into the summer, and even, you know, as we get into the autumn and the winter, and seeing how it fares through times like that, then feel free to subscribe. I've got lots of content coming up to do with this lawn as well, and even other videos such as, you know, I put these shrubs in the other week, I put this flower bed in on this side, and even the turf up at the top. People are always asking, you know, the videos sort of where I got the turf from. It was provided by Tillis Turf. It is available through the Lawn Association. I don't get paid for saying this, but they did kindly send it for free, so the least I can do is promote it. And I mean, I don't really need to talk about it, to be honest, because I think kind of the lawn itself pretty much speaks for itself. If that's, you know, if you want any sort of sales pitch, I think that picture there kind of does it for you. So yeah, nice one for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. And finally, thanks for watching.